commencement address Wednesday at one of Florida's historically black colleges drew attention all over the nation.
Education Secretary Betsy DeVos enduring a continuous wave of boos and catcalls during her speech at Bethune-Cookman University. ABC 7's Dwayne Lindo talked with a graduate of the school to get his thoughts. Dwayne?
Well, guys, the decision to have Betsy DeVos as commencement speaker was a head-scratcher for many of Bethune-Cookman alum here on the Sun Coast. Now, some are asking, does it put the historically black college in a bad light?
I'm grateful for the opportunity.
Secretary of Education Betsy DeVos didn't get the warm welcome you see at many commencement speeches. At Bethune-Cookman University in Daytona Beach, she was booed, jeered, and at one point, students stood with their backs turned to DeVos during her speech. Lead pastor of Light of the World Church, Kelvin Lumpkin, is a graduate of BCU. He says the choice to have DeVos deliver an address was problematic at best.
It was pretty surprising. Then I wondered if the president would disinvite her, but he held on.
In fact, I was shocked, and I would have never selected her, except for that she's a famous person, perhaps.
DeVos making a comment earlier this year alienating many African Americans, saying that HBCUs founded during racial segregation were the real pioneers of school choice, when, in reality, the schools were born out of segregation. Lumpkin says the boos may have gone a bit deeper than the comments. It may have been geared toward the president as well.
I think politicians on both sides of the aisle, Democrats and Republicans, need to be educated on issues. I think every president needs to be educated, and so Secretary DeVos needs to be educated.
And protesting her speech on this historically black campus may have been a form of education.
We have the right, we have First Amendment rights, we can protest, and that's what makes this country great. So I don't necessarily fault our students or any faculty for doing it that way, just as long as it's, peaceful.
There were some who thought students should have eased their anger for a bit to give DeVos the benefit of the doubt.
That's not necessary. It makes them to look a little bad.
And looking bad is what Lumpkin is concerned about. He says although DeVos wasn't the best choice for commencement speaker, the way DeVos was treated may put the university in a bad light sometime in the future.
Wish we had kind of handled it a little bit differently. The question is, how long will it last? Will it have a long-term effect on our school and our recruitment? I don't know. That remains to be seen.
Now, a local chapter of the NAACP gathered outside the commencement venue to protest. They are also calling for the president of the university to resign for making DeVos his choice for speaker. Back to you.